welcome to Spill the Tea with Teresa Thuy. I'm Teresa Thuy, and every episode I have a special guest. Today I have Shawn Harris. He is the owner of 2 companies, an engineering firm called Harris Builders, and an athletic training company called Cypherdemics. Hi, Shawn.
Hey, Teresa. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks so much for being here.
I'm super excited to be here. It's been a long time coming.
I know. I've only asked you for like 2 months, I think, right?
Probably 3 months plus minimum, but we're here.
You are a busy man. You ready to spill the tea?
I'm ready to spill the tea. Let's go.
Let's
easy
go.
on me.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, Shawn.
All right.
I've got a few questions for you.
Okay, shoot.
So you have 2 businesses that I just mentioned. Mm-hmm. Do you split your time equally with the both of them?
I try to. At first, it was typically my day was probably 80-20. 80% being on the engineering side, and 20% was just training select clients. And then as I hired more staff in my office, I was able to get into training more. So now it was probably like 50-50 now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you went to school for engineering,
mm-hmm.
and you're from New York.
Mm-hmm.
What made you start training?
Well, it's funny because I come from an athletic background, playing sports, etc. And then it got from, I didn't get a chance to go to the professional level. So I ended up helping like former teammates, mm-hmm. train for their pro day, combines, etc. And then it went from there. Then it morphed into training others, like just regular 9-to-5ers. And then people kept pushing me into doing it more, expanding my time slots. Yeah. I was hesitant at first, but then this being a part of a person's progress, their fitness journey, and them being inspired, by our work that we've done together, and then they ultimately were inspiring others. So then friends were telling friends, telling cousins, telling the mailman, and it's like, so I felt as if it was my calling to continue to help. So that's kind of where things have landed me for sure. So yeah. I'm blessed.
You are blessed. And
yeah.
I think even with your clients, like they stay with you forever.
Yeah. We're like, they're like family. They're not even clients at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can tell you all about their family. I can tell you about, their friends, their personalities. A lot of them, again, I've been to their homes, and vice versa. Holiday shout outs, if I'm in town, if I don't get a chance to go see my family, then I always get an invite, so it's like, yeah, we're like family, or like probably like brothers and sisters, because like we pick on each other.
Yeah.
It's a healthy
You're really good at that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You should know about that.
I do.
Yeah.
So your Instagram handle is Agent Shawn.
Mm-hmm.
Was that inspired by James Bond 007?
Yeah, no, absolutely not. It was the most random name. I'm gonna tell you a story because I used to have the most violent handles at first. Like I remember, like in high school, college, like my handles used to be Mr. Body Bags. Like it was always.
What does that even mean?
Like what a body bag is, right?
Oh
like,
yeah, okay.
Like when someone is killed or whatever, or they died, then they put them in a bag and they get shuffled off to the morgue. And then so it was that, and it was like agent phone taps. Like I'm tapping your phone. It was like something, it was like real kind of Criminal Minds type of thing. And then I had a friend of mine, she was like, Shawn, like your handles are so out there. Bring it back a little bit, especially if you're going to be a professional one.
Right.
Because my emails were the same. It was like Mr. Body Bags.
At Gmail.
It was like phone taps. Like FBI phone taps, like at Yahoo or AOL at the time.
It's kind of creepy. It's like, do I really want to work with this guy?
That's my point. And me not knowing, I'm just a city kid, just really freestyling life.
Yeah.
And then so a friend of mine in college told me, like, you may want to go a little bit more professional. So I kept my email. I changed my email to be more professional, but then I kept like my social media handles kind of like, still different than my name, but not as on that extreme end. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there you go, Agent Shawn. And then it also plays on the name Agent, like gentleman.
Oh,
Shawn as well. So you kind of got, you don't know which way
it's a pun.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that.
You like that? How about Big Pun? Were you a fan of Big Pun?
Of course.
Yeah. Big Pun, the Punisher.
I can't sing a song. I can't think of a song right now.
Yeah. I'll still put you on the spot, but it's your podcast. I'm going to let you make it.
Thanks, Shawn. You work every day, all day.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've read that you average 4 hours of sleep per day.
Oh, yeah.
And you're always thinking about work and like new work ideas. What do you do for yourself to kind of give you Shawn time to like keep your momentum going?
Really just working out, running, just kind of in the fitness space. That's kind of like my time. I don't like to work out with anyone. I just like to throw on my music or run without music. That's really, I kill two birds with one stone. I feed my fitness appetite. At the same time, it's therapeutic and it's calming.
Yeah.
Because my days are crazy.
They are.
So that's all I need. I don't need much. Give me an hour, 2 hours max, and I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
And the rest are just working.
Yeah. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I have big shoulders. I can handle a lot. Just give me an hour a day or two tops on a great day. That's all I need. And I don't need it every day. Just give me that 3 to 4 times a week, and I'm good.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's worked for you because you've able to have 2 booming businesses, and
Yeah.
you're still.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah.
I'm hearing your podcast.
Right.
There's some days are more trying than others for sure.
Yeah.
Some weeks are more trying than others as well. But everything's a mindset. I always say that how you handle it mentally, because that's how you absorb it mentally first before your actions follow. So before I react verbally or react, in an action, if there's an action item, that will probably make me act in a harsh way. Like, for example, let's just say, give you an example. Let's say that we, on a job site, an inspector came out and the inspector was like, oh, we didn't pass this certain inspection.
Right.
And that delays a sequence of activities after that. Everything that's already been scheduled. I have stuff being shipped from Tennessee or from California, but we can't install these pieces of steel because we didn't pass the rebar inspection, et cetera.
So there's delays.
Yeah, so it's like, at first I used to fly off the handle. Okay, but now I was like, Shawn, how would that benefit you or your job site or the company? So now I was like, okay, well, we didn't pass it. Okay, what can I do to make us pass this inspection so that we can keep things going? So I got more mature. I'm a little older now. So it's like, I don't throw my hard hats anymore, So I don't know if my people are watching.
Or put bodies in body bags.
My guys who are out there, if they're all watching, they know that I used to throw hard hats across the street.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I was buying one once a week, but now it's like
I would never guess because I don't see you as a person with a hot temper.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I do. Like, because you see me in a calming space. Fitness is a calming space
For you, yeah.
Yeah, engineering, construction, is great, but it's a lot of roadblocks, a lot of obstacles that come across in a day. So like, you see me where I'm really comfortable. That's my playground.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you catch me on the job site,
different person.
it's a little different. Yeah.
So you've lived in New York. You're from New York. Went to school in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
You've been here for several years. What is your favorite place? It doesn't have to be any of those cities, but what is your favorite place in the world?
Oh, favorite place in the world. My favorite place in the world is where I haven't been. So, but I tag it as my favorite place.
What is it?
Bali. Yeah.
It looks beautiful.
It looks beautiful in the pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that that's going to be Bali and the Maldives. Is that how you pronounce it, right? Maldives or Maldives? Maldives. Yeah,
Maldives sounds
that.
good.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how it's pronounced.
Yeah, I
either.
haven't been. I'm just a city kid. Like, I've never been to these places. But I think I'll always say my favorite places are the places I haven't been. Because I love to explore. I like to know. So it's like, so that drives me. If I've been to a place, I don't hate it. I still love it. But it's like, but I'm on to the next destination. Because I want to know the culture. I want to hear the language.
Yeah.
I want to feel the weather, smell the foods. And that's the great thing about living in, like, even Houston or New York City or these big melting pot cities. You walk, especially New York, you walk and you smell different things. And then your mind takes you, or your nose takes you there to that shop, to that bakery.
Yeah.
To that, you hear music, because there's a lot of street fairs and cultural events, and then your ears would take you there.
Yeah.
And then you learn, you ask questions, you see the garb, you see, and it, so I grew up, with that, and that kind of has fed my travels now. The beach is fun, but I like going places where I can have fun, but also learn at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes a travel experience.
Absolutely, for sure.
So next up is Maldives.
Yeah. Like one day,
Maldives.
yeah. I'm sure someone in the comments, they're probably going to correct this.
So I feel like you're super fit and trim all the time. It's hard to eat healthy at a restaurant. What would you recommend is your favorite healthy restaurant in Houston?
Favorite healthy is relative.
It's something you would eat if you wanted to eat out.
I like Ruggles Black.
Ruggles Black?
Yeah, have you been there?
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, I like that. You know, it's like that. That's probably a place where the menu, like there's some appetizers that you may want to stay away from, but you can find some healthy snacks and delicious snacks on their menu for sure.
Yeah, they're good there. What is your cheat meal of choice? Pizza, burger and French fries, donuts, or other? And how often do you have a cheat meal?
Okay, man, you know what? I'm a simple guy. Like, you give me a burger and fries, and I'm just a burger. I'm not a big fry person. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you a story. Like, carbs for me, I'm not a big carb person either. Not because I'm trying to stay in a physical caloric deficit to be lean. I just don't. Fries and chips and hash browns and potatoes, just not a big fan. When I went to Italy a few years back, and that's carb central. You know, you got all the peas, you got pizza, you got panini, you got pasta.
Pastas, yeah.
I mean, you got all these things. You got prosecco. Like, it's like a whole bunch of peas, right? And then I came back. When I came back, I lost 12 pounds. And then my friends who hadn't seen me, they was like, "Shawn, what happened? Are you okay?" I just didn't eat.
Yeah, you're probably walking around everywhere too, right?
Plus you're walking, and they had very little emphasis on protein, but high emphasis on carbs. You know, it's just I just don't have a taste for it. So like,
how did you survive there?
I mean, I just ate what I could. Like, I mean, it's like sandwiches, like daily sandwiches. I just ate a lot of those without the bread. Yeah. So, but it's not because I'm trying to look away. I just, I
eating them.
I just like protein. Yeah.
I can tell.
Yeah. I try.
And who do you follow on Instagram that you would love to work out with?
Oh, probably. That's a good question. Probably.
Besides me.
Of course. Yeah. Of course. I think Massey.
Who is that?
Yeah, Massey Arias, I believe that's her last name. So she's I think she's in LA now. I think her tag is Massey Arias. It's her name. But she's a fit woman. She's she's a runner and she lifts weights. She knows how to do HIIT circuits. She's really known. She has a great brand. She's partnered up with some great brands as far as partnerships. I'm not gonna say their names, but she's been an influence of mine for going on probably 8 years now.
A long time.
Yeah, for a long time. So I would say her, and then I would like to work out with Simeon Panda. He's another fitness guy. These are all influencers, but they're not just influencers to the point where they're just putting a product in your face and they want you to buy with their codes, but they actually live it. They promote it, inside and out. From what I can tell from the curb. The curb appeal looks good.
Yeah.
But who knows what's happening inside of their homes.
Right.
But those probably the two people that I would love to work out with one day.
You have your degree in engineering and businesses in two entirely different fields. What is your advice to someone with a dream or has an aspiration to follow different routes?
I would definitely say it's simple and it's a cliche statement. I say just go after your passion. Just go after it. So the action item is to do this. It's like most things now, most businesses you can create and expand via social media. It's a free tool. Use it. Back when I was coming up, although social media was around, it wasn't as expansive and comprehensive then. So, like now it's like there's so, whether it's Pinterest, whether it's Facebook, MySpace, that dates me, Instagram, all these different things that you can put your product or business or your services online, okay? And you can create it with very little money. Okay, so just try it. I say keep your current source of income now, okay, just to pay the bills, etc. And then once your side hustle becomes your main hustle to the point where you can actually live off of it, then you kind of start to change the ratios a little bit. Okay, maybe whether you have to quit all the way with your main job, or you can kind of like just kind of down tick it a little bit and then maybe do it 30% part-time to the point where you don't need that income anymore.
Yeah.
So I'll also say you'll miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. Okay, so just try it. Some of it is free, some of it's going to cost you a little bit, but you'll never know unless you try. And if that front door is closed, go around the back door. Okay, open that back door. If it's locked, if it's shut, then kick it open. Find your seat at the table. Make people listen to you. Make noise.
I love that.
Yeah, for
Keep
sure.
on trying.
Make noise, baby.
Make noise. We're going to make some noise coming up.
Yes. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I'm down.
Last question.
Okay.
I've loved working out with you. I've always liked your workouts. They're always so fun.
For sure. Thank you.
I think you're the king of explosive training. First question, why? Second, what is your favorite move? Because we're going to do it after this.
We're going to do it?
Yeah.
I knew it. It's always something. It's always something. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that surprise at the bottom of, I don't know, do they even sell Cracker Jacks anymore?
I don't know.
You remember,
maybe at the baseball games.
Yeah, but you remember cereals? Like the cereal boxes that had like the prize at the bottom? Do they still have those? No.
I don't think so, but I used to look forward to those.
Me too. So this is kind of like that. It's the prize at the end of this great cereal box. Okay, so explosive. Why I train explosively? Because like I said before, I come from an athletic background, playing sports and then football. And that's how we were trained, to be explosive, because there's, you don't train athletically slowly. You train fast, quick, explosive, right? So that was my base, and I just added like bands and different things to a tempo to my style of training now, because I never like to train people unlike how I like to be trained. Yeah. And then so the pace, the explosiveness takes people's minds away from what they're actually doing. So you kind of trick them, because if I just had you do regular squats, which is fine because we still do squats sometimes as well. But it's like, but their mind was set up like, man, this hurts. So they want to stop. But let's say I have you doing some explosive squats, like as opposed to barbell, we're going to go with some kettlebell jump squats, because there's some, it's a little bit more of a challenge. Yeah. But yeah, so that's why I do what I do, because I think it's organized chaos, it's effective, and it gets our clients' minds off of what they're actually doing, which goes into what your second question is, my favorite move.
What is it?
All right, 2 words. Box jumps, baby. Box jumps.
We've done a lot of box jumps.
Yeah, exactly. So we've done those before.
Yeah.
Plenty of times. We've done it with med balls. We've done it with kettlebells. We've done it with dumbbells. We've done it with body weight, reverse jumps, side jumps.
Do you have a secret
to jumping?
To achieving like a high jump?
Yeah. Drink plenty of tequila. Get your mind. I'm trying to tell you, you got to get your mind off of it. I don't
think I will suggest that.
Yeah, that'd be my suggestion. You do what you do best for you. I'm gonna do what works best for me. No, I'm joking. No, so all it is like there's actually form and technique that I always teach my clients. All right, so you don't want to just jump, without good form. Because there's a proper way to launch. There's a proper way to land. There's proper mechanics with your arms. And there's proper mechanics with your feet and your knees as well. So once I teach that, then after that, then it's kind of like, it's a mind thing after that point. Okay. Because a lot of times if a person can't, let's say a 12-inch box, most of it is mental. Okay. Yeah. But let me get to the mental part. I'll help you with that, because that's going to be the hardest part. But a lot of that is absorbed when you go over the mechanics first. It's like driving a stick. Mm-hmm. It's like, I can't just put you say, hey, drive a standard, drive a stick, let this car from here to A to B. Yeah. And I say, just go in, just do it. Without teaching you.
You have to learn how to.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah. So, and then after that, it's kind of like, then I'll give tips and tricks to help propel a client from being mentally, let's say, screwed in the head. Yeah. So box jumps. Look to your left. Look to my right.
Perfect.
That's where we're going. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so
how are we doing?
So let's go with let's do alternating jumps. Okay, I'm gonna let you go first. Okay. Okay, since you're the host, so you're gonna jump first. I'm gonna go, and then you jump down, and then I'm gonna go second. Okay. And then I'm gonna jump up and go down. Let's do 10.
10. Okay. 10
jumps.
Each. Yep.
You got that?
Got it.
All right. Cool. Let's get it.
Let's go.
All right. Boom. Okay. So T. All right. So you're a fitness guru yourself. So I'll probably be teaching you something that you already know, but let me just go through it. So you always want to stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Okay. Okay. And the thing about it is that your arms will be your frame. So you want to throw your arms up to propel you into the jump.
Okay.
So you want to start from a squat position. So here. Okay. And then now bring your arms back. No, stay low.
Okay.
Arms back. And then you're going to throw your arms up as you jump off the floor and land on the box.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm going to show you a demo.
All right.
All right. Squat. Go arms back. And then you can jump and step down.
Beautiful job.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So you want to think about it like this. Your arms are breaking the wind.
Okay.
Okay? To allow your body to insert into that empty space.
Okay.
All right?
Do not try this at home with a dress on. Okay.
That's tricky.
Okay. Arms back.
Yeah. Throw your arms up. Aggressively.
Ah!
Back. Boom.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. And then let's do one together. Last one together.
Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1, and go. There you go. And time.
Good job.
Boom.
Nice job.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you for teaching us how to do box jumps.
Anytime.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Spill the Tea. If you like this episode, please like and subscribe. Shawn, tell everybody how can we follow you and find out more about you?
Social media, Instagram, Agent Shawn. Facebook, Shawn Harris. Cypherdemics.com is the fitness website. And harrisbuilders.com is the engineering construction website. So follow me, find me, do what you do. If you guys are interested in training, then just shoot me an email as well, Mr. Shawn06@gmail.com.
Thanks for spilling the tea with me.
For sure. Thanks for having me.
Thank
Great time.
you.
Gonna do it again soon.